Hey guys, we're here playing Blue Sun. This is new Space Ice deck. This hand is fine. So yep, all kinds of advanceable little tidbits. And Trick a Light to score the attendance at the end. Double restructure. Okay. Well, I want to get some money to play those. Hope he just doesn't run anywhere in his first turn. Data folding. Ah, nice. Two more unused MU. So I guess mem strips gives you like 3 MU for viruses. That's a lot. Interesting. We're gonna money. Let's ice the archives. No need to give him any free looks at whatever he mills. Yeah, this is a bit of a slow card. So you're spending 3 turns before you even catch up to neutral. And then after 6 turns, you've played like an easy mark. Doesn't really even have that bit at the end where you can pawn it like Armitage would. Or Daily Cast would. So, pretty negative opinion on this card, but I could be wrong. Plascrete, yeah, okay. That's right, no fear. Yep, come on in. Totally fine. So he's saying this is a new deck that he's built. It's probably super janky. It has all the new fun viruses in it. Ooh, Pawn Shop. Fantastic early draw. That's gonna be good later. So our idea is to advance our stuff, flip it, and then we can, yeah, we'll let him go in here. Use the protocol to move it to different ice and flip that ice, and if you bounce the original ice, we can get all our money back. So the res cost, if you're wondering how this works, is based on the current number of tokens on it. Incubator, nice. So this is a big ETR. Pretty decent against Lady because it has 6 strength, and they're kind of losing their money on the second sub. Get Orion here. That is expensive. We're going to try to oversight it later on. Probably not going to res it by putting 5 counters on it. It's probably not in the cards. He's had worse. So against my first deck, he just threw his Plascrete out because he knew I wasn't playing Scorch from watching my videos. This game, he doesn't know what to expect, so he's using caution, which definitely helps me out. Clone chip? Sure. Trick of Light. Okay, that's going to be good later on. Boot camp. Right. So this lets us res this at the low cost, which is kind of nice. And we can move the tokens away from it somewhere else to do something we want to do. Seems decent. We do play the Adonis campaign, so we have the option of trashing it to get Adonis. There's no David in here, right? No, there's not. So we're going to flip this. And we're going to trash a program, NETR. Pretty pleased with that. Kind of fond of this guy. Yeah, we'll res this at 3. Right? Yep. Waylands in space. Alright, so we're going to res this. We're going to bounce this with our ability. Then we're going to flip the caduceus for $1 less. Just as a little value play to get $1. NAPD, really don't want it, but do we score this? I guess. He doesn't have any money. He might think it's also like a punitive or mid-seasons kind of build. Another data folding. It's pretty fun. Okay, let's get this caduceus. Or okay, let's res this. Get the caduceus back, and we'll use this. Move that over there. Eek! What happened? Is that good? Yeah, we're good. Another boot camp has appeared. So we'll ice this, and we will use the boot camp to flip this for free next turn. We can move the tokens somewhere else. Kind of a party. This is super slow and dirtily, but okay. So does he need to trash this? He needs to trash this with an imp. I don't think paying for it is that great. Like we can res it, but there's not really a point. So we'll just let him go in. He's not getting a lot out of the pawn shop yet. He's gonna keep going. Sure. Come on in. Doesn't have imp? I don't care. Another clone ship. Once he gets something, he's gonna be on fire. Well, now he can't trash anything because he has $2 left. Better to run first and then play the clone ship, I think. Because he probably wanted to trash that ash. Maybe not. Alright, so let's use the boot camp. May as well flip it. And we'll move this. Oh, no, we won't. It's fine. Now we'll move this over here. could get $9 off this right now. That's not the worst. And I'll put this over here. I just don't want to get mediumed or keyholed or anything, so this will be nice to have here. So this is kind of making like $3 of value each turn, which is kind of nice. It's like an Adonis campaign with a little more work. Okay, now it's starting to go. Now he's got some money. All we draw is NAPDs. Do not want. There's another cash. Okay. Nothing for you, unfortunately. So we'll just advance this out and put the Jackson in there. It'll be fine. So I don't want to res anything. I'm just going to move this counter over here with the Constellation Protocol. Another Jackson. Not what I want, but it's what I get. He's going to do his pawn shop thing. But we're not going to let him get any points because we're going to have our Jackson here. Pretty dirtily over here. Not making a lot of runs or doing much of anything, to be honest. Yeah, I'll pay 6 and res this. We'll get an ETR. Like, the trouble is that you don't really have enough ice to actually protect these little assets. Ooh. This is fantastic. He's actually going to pay through this. Yeah, we'll burn the Jackson. I want Trick of Light, Hedge. The Data Pike is probably live. So let's start working on this Orion with our protocol. Resin replace. I could have res this and moved it over here. I don't know. I think he's going to spend, if he breaks all his money getting into this, we can maybe score a good one afterwards. Pretty cool art in this card. Looks quite epic to me. Everything's aligned in its proper way. Shuffling around between the different nodes. It's nice. Actually, I'm happy with all the art in these cards on these Space Ice. Ah, there's the imp. Goodbye, Constellation Protocol. We hardly knew ye. Hits the oversight too. Ouch. Just wondering when he'd kill that. It's kind of fun. And I could use Trick of Light if I need to. Seems kind of bad. Progenitor. Okay. And there's Incubator. Hits the Pyrrhec on his 4th action. Whew. Bit of a narrow escape there. So this having happened, what do we want to do with NAPD? Don't like this Pyrrhec here. Playing 2 remotes is tricky. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. I get what's happening anyway. Flip the deuce. I mean, he knows it's Caduceus, probably. Then he can parasite it, but then I pay a buck less. No, it's fine. Leave that there. Crack this for Adonis campaign. It's not the worst. Just pick it up, right? I don't have a home for the Adonis campaign is the problem. Click for credit. So it's currently at 12, but it would trash, no, it would make him pay quite a bit to get through it. So Cutlery could kill it. It definitely has weaknesses, but what doesn't? So if I score these 2, I need a 3-pointer to win, which is going to be tricky, or I could go for 4 smaller agendas. Smaller ones are a bit easier with the Trick of Light. Or I could once advance a Pyrrhec and then Trick advance. That's difficult to do. So this asteroid belt's hanging out. I can get that money back when I need it, which is kind of nice. So once I score the NAPD, I can just pick it up. He's going to Deja his caches. Sure. Hits Wormhole. Okay. Clicks for money. So our Jackson's still doing his job. I think this turn we just score this stupid thing. So this incubator is going to do a big medium dig, I assume. But how will he clear out this? Or will he just pay a lot of money to go through it? It's possible. It's another Pyrrhec. Starting to get a little bit scared about the shard. Oh, he's gonna run. Perfect. So we'll do Pryrec, Pryrec. Probably, probably Oversight is good. Now we might draw the Pryrec. If we draw the Pryrec, we're in pretty good shape. We'll set up Ash in here. And then we can try to do like Asteroid Belt on the outside, maybe. Parasite comes down and that trashes Builder. My 1x Builder. So I get back 0 if I pull this back. That's kind of funny, actually. So this is considered to... No, there's no Hive Mind or anything out yet. Alright, let's bring this back. So that gives us $6 of value. That's kind of fun. And we'll put up the belt here, I think. Like you can consider this is now costing 6 less, and we'll get 6 more back for this. It's actually a gigantic swing. Kind of a neat little interaction there. So we're all ready to draw a 3-pointer and slam it here. Well, we'll have a third ice ideally on the outside, but almost ready to do so. His deck seems like it doesn't quite fit together yet. But his Valencia was very good. Well, post game 1 where he just creamed me. I mean, part of it was some pretty good draws, but he also just played very well. He had a good list. So, yeah, I'll res this. If he wants it, he's going to have to pay for it. Pay $5, please. Yep, and he gets the Atlas, which is too bad. He would have loved to draw that. A very strong draw. So we can at least get $6 back for this. Should be 6. There we go. Hive is not so good right now. It's actually basically worthless. But this boot camp. Kind of does a thing. We're gonna get Jackson. Play the data pike. Would we? You can clone chip. No, we should not play data pike. We should play the nebula again. Question is how we're going to find an agenda when we actually... This is slowly building up, but we're still okay for a little bit. If we get Pryrec, pawns the imp, sure. It's just drawing through. This definitely helps Anarchs a lot. Like just a basic ability to get cards out of your deck. Like, in a sense, you're not really gaining much out of it because you're paying 1 to draw it, but you're still getting cards that are not I've had worse. So you can effectively decrease your deck size by playing this card. And it has a little damage prevention thing, it's nice. There's Jin. Medium's gonna come out pretty soon to play. So I could have got Adonis Campaign. Let me get some money flowing in. Don't really hate that, but I don't know if I like that either. Having the Jackson to be safe from any other mills. Our deck has actually got 6 and 25 agendas left, so we're pretty likely to find agendas. There's Grimoire. Is he playing David's? That's the important part, because it's going to determine whether he can easily get through this or very expensively get through it. Darwin. Okay. Bit of a tough sell against us. Our ice are all pretty hefty. Another hive is not great. We're going to double draw. That is not the one I want. Ugh. Whatever. We're just going to do this. We're going to do Trick of Light, do Hedge Fund, and we're going to do Restructure. We're going to score a 3rd NAPD. Alrighty, what's going to happen next? Is he going to tackle this remote and go after this NAPD? You can actually get in for like $4-ish, depending if I spend the money on the traces. If he has Darwin, he gets in for $8, which is plenty. Man, we have nothing but ice here. Playing 19 ice. I think we've seen the majority of it. Oh, Trick of Light, no! Oh, baby. Yeah. The big D. It's going to be medium, though, I assume. Like, if he puts all these counters over, I just purge right away. It's not that exciting. Could have done a remote with this, maybe, but Parasite's a problem. There's the medium. Big dig. Big dig. My deck is so stacked with vaginas, I just cannot draw them. And if he does any medium digging at all, he's going to keep me from finding the agendas. What's he gonna fetch now? Double? Oh, he's gonna fetch cash. Yeah, sure. With the Grimoire, it's pretty strong. So let's see. If I top deck Trick of Light, I'll have an action left, which I can use to drumroll do not much of anything, right? Oops, I just showed him that high face up. Oh well. Yeah, here comes the dig. It's always very satisfying when it's like, I'm going to access 8 cards. Oh, 10 cards. We need the demo run. Oh, nice. Like now I cannot actually not even res this because it'll just die to Parasite instantly. I should have purged last turn, but I like this big dig. That's gigantic. It's like that one moment in the game, right, where you get to do awesome things. Yep, that's half of them. If he misses every one, oh, did he, oh, he got them all. Oh, that's a shame. I thought he was missing them. That's funny. Oh wow. So yeah, I should have purged obviously there, but that's what this deck can do, just not run forever and then blam. Yeah, the hive mind's strong as the parasite becomes gigantic, right? So it's impossible to keep it down. Yeah, this is just the saddest thing ever. It's great for that one turn, and then it's purged, and you're like, ah. Thanks for watching.